Alright, so I just woke up. And I'm so late because everyone has already made videos on this because he released it for 1 a.m. I was asleep. It's 6 a.m. I went to bed at 8 p.m. like a good boy. Alright? Like a good boy. And then I wake up at 6 a.m. like a good Christian boy. And I'm penalized for fixing my sleep schedule. The world doesn't like me. But anyways, I'm assuming this is a leak by Biscuit BC because I did not find this in their official Twitter. Or maybe they have already posted like after 6 because I looked when I just woke up and I didn't see anything of it. On the official Twitter for Grand Cross, right? There's nothing of this. And neither on the forum, neither on the YouTube, nothing, right? So this is a leak of a video. So, and it's very difficult to dispute this video because it's really well made. So, let's just play the video. So it has the same aesthetic as the previous video that they posted, right? New attribute. Who said it? I said it. All right. New Meliodas. We already had the leak for 3,000 millions. Man, sorry for the quality. It's Twitter. It probably was meant to be high quality, but it's Twitter. You can barely look at how low quality it is. New attribute. Darkness. If only I could read properly. Damage dealt increased by 10% against all attributes except darkness. Increases allies damage dealt by 10% against heroes with an attribute advantage. So this is a new attribute that's like better than every attribute apparently. And I said it, right? And I said it on my video yesterday. And not, like I didn't see anyone coming up with this theory. So, everywhere. So, the video. Now the main color of the thumbnail. It's so pixelated you can a form of symbol. Which again the thumbnail here gets a little bit better. I think it's a pretty good screenshot of it. Wow, they give us a good screenshot. Shut up, next. Stop milking it. Which could mean a multitude of things. When I first saw this, legitimately, I thought, is this a new typing? It is a new typing. I'm a genius. I'm actually a genius. Wow. Okay. New Meliodas. Bro, why is... I'm gonna make it smaller so it's not as unbearable how bad the quality is. Okay, did someone download this? Okay. Download. It's not much better. It's not much better. Okay. Because sometimes if you do like one of those download bots, the quality is a bit better. Oh, the music is kind of nice. If only it wasn't so low quality. Yeah, new Melly. This is ultimate. Oh my god, we can barely make out what's happening. Wait, let me steal from my friends here. Did someone else manage to get the Twitter video to look better? Let me see. Let's go one by one. Let's see it beats. No. I don't think anyone's gonna manage to do that. Yo. Nah. It's Twitter. Oh, Speedy. Oh, Speedy did download it. Okay, we're watching Speedy. He downloaded it. Okay. Oh, it still looks bad. Look at this. It's so pixelated. I'm not gonna. I'll check Sora as well. Sora is very tech savvy. Nah. Well. Anyways, giving away up to 300 gems for New Year's. Oh, this would look so sick in HD. Wait. Look at this. This would look so sick in HD. That is sick. So I'm I said it! I said it was a new attribute. I said the type, because I mean that's how we used to call it in Naruto Blazing. Attribute, whatever. Man, but I'm happy that I'm right. Although I am a bit sad because I kind of was hoping it would be Mael. Like, you know, that was the main theory with that orb sort of thing, that it would be Mael, because it looked like a commandment. But I like, honestly, I don't know why I even doubted myself, because this does not look like a commandment. It doesn't. Just, the only thing that resembled a commandment was the fact that it was purple. Like, this does not look like any of the commandments. You say, oh, it looked like this one or this one, but oh, just because it's a ball with a few like thingies inside doesn't mean that it looks like it, you know. But the new Meliodas look sick. I mean, that was a leak. We already knew Meliodas was coming, and I woke up, and the first thing I saw, I think I looked at my notifications, right? The first thing I saw, I think, was this. I was like, he called it. I was like, what is this? Wait a minute. I didn't retweet this one, because like, let me check if this is a correct image, right? And then I was tagged on this video by so many people. Thank you very much for tagging me. But yeah, Meli is coming out, which is very brave of him. This is a joke that my girlfriend asked me to do in the video. Say that Meli is brave for coming out. So I had to include this in. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the new type. The new typing is kind of broken. Feel like. Okay, Twitter. The new typing is kind of broken, I feel like, because. So you do damage dealt increased by 10% against all attributes except darkness. So he doesn't have any type disadvantage, right? He doesn't do any less damage, because let's say you're using like red, all right? If you face other red types, you're doing base damage. If you face a blue type, you're doing minus 30% damage, and if you face a green type, you're doing plus 30% damage. It seems like there's no negatives on being darkness, because you're doing 10% against everyone except darkness. So the worst that can happen is you do the base damage, right? Increases allies damage dealt by 10% against heroes with an attribute advantage. Whatever that means. So just by existing, darkness types make other types better. That is very interesting, because, you know, this is not how typings work in other games. So let's use Blazing for an example, right? On Blazing, there were 5 types. But this is very common in gacha games. A lot of you guys that play other games probably know the system. There's 5 types, and red does good damage against green, that does damage against blue, that does good damage against red, right? And then there is light and darkness, which does neutral against every element except light, which dark does extra damage against light. But light also does neutral against every element except dark. Light also does extra damage against dark. So in a way, dark and light are quote-unquote favorable attributes, because they don't really have type disadvantage. They don't really do minus damage to anyone, but they only really do extra damage against light or against dark, respectively, right? If depending on the type you're using. So that means that this right here, right? He has technically type advantage against every attribute, because you're doing extra damage against every attribute except themselves. We'll see how it will play out. I mean, just by looking at the attribute, I'm assuming that this Meliodas will be busted. He probably will be. Like, it's really difficult to imagine a unit coming out right now and being better than King because of how good King was, but if they're making a new attribute just for him, they might just go all out, so be prepared. It will be crazy. Bro, How did... Okay, I was gonna say, how did people get HD screenshots for their thumbnails? They didn't. These are all terrible quality, but it is what it is. Yeah.